us on a roll, hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. Right after ATB, where is my ATB crew at? Let me know in the chat, guys. Microphone rode up on me there a little bit. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you more than you could possibly imagine. Hopefully you guys can hear me this time. Last time we started the show, you guys couldn't hear me. Hopefully you could hear me. We're back here in the Frankie Candles studio, guys. My name is Frankie Candles, and I'm going to be your host tonight. This is the Frankie Candles YouTube channel where we make money trading crypto, or I show you how to make money trading crypto, whether the price is going up or down, guys. We've got some interesting stuff going on in the markets today. XRP, where is the XRP army at tonight, guys? Let me know in the chat, guys. XRP is absolutely mooning right now. And Bitcoin and Ethereum, not so much. Kind of XRP, Bitcoin and Ethereum still kind of acting a little bit weird here. But guys, XRP is absolutely smashing right now. But thank you all for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you guys. We have an amazing show for you tonight. We got a whole lot to look at. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, the DXY, the SPY, all that good stuff as we usually do. And then we'll check on the altcoins, and maybe we'll push XRP analysis into the beginning of the stream, because this thing is absolutely going insane, guys. There they are, XRP army. Let's go. We did put a poll in the chat, guys. Are we going to pump or dump? And then we had pump it and dump it. And guys, it was 51% pump it. Only 1% over for the pump it. Bitcoin will be pump. Okay, guys? Bitcoin will be pump. No, but absolutely crazy, you guys. Very, very indecisive market right now. Other than XRP, obviously XRP is going nuts. But yeah, interesting to see the split decision here. Oh, we got 52% saying for the pump. So guys, let's pump this market. Again, I do appreciate everybody for tuning in. We have 279 people here to start off the stream. Super, super happy to be here, guys. Shout out to Thesis himself. Can't afford to super chat right now. F yellow X's though, for real. Guys, if you don't know, Thesis himself absolutely hates the yellow X's. He's actually passing around a petition to try to get them invalidated all across all charts all over the world. As I'm looking at my screen right now, we do have a blood diamond printing on the 1 minute chart, guys. Dump it. I'm just kidding. Frankie the Sauce Boss, what is going on? Wolfman ate my coins. I appreciate you for being here, brother. But guys, we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to be talking, obviously, about Bitcoin. What is going on? Are we going to get that move to the upside? We do have some things on the higher time frames that are looking pretty good. Actually, a couple things here that could indicate a pump is on the way. But obviously, we want to be careful. We want to understand we're in a bear market. But I will say I am feeling a little bit less saucy on the shorts than I am the longs, just because we are sitting at that key level of support, guys, and it just won't break. We keep trying to get pushed below it, and it just will not break. So going to be taking a look at that. And then again, obviously, we will take a look at the altcoins, guys. I'm going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I might end a little bit early here tonight, guys. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how many people we get in here. But yeah. I guess you guys all know. I think this is like my 90th time saying I'll end early, and I never do. We just go the full 2 hours. But yeah, with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and say what's up to chat, because you guys are in there going crazy. Everybody's super pumped about XRP. I see Nico. Shout out to Nico with the bear emojis. But before we get on here, before we continue on here, let's go ahead and say what is up to chat before we jump into the charts. Let's see. Buttsonator says, Frankie, you should make okay, yeah. Buttsonator says, Frankie, you should make some helpful videos for beginners to start shorting and longing cryptos with very small leverage. Okay, yeah, interesting. I do recommend using small leverage, guys, or low leverage if you are new to trading. Absolutely. I would actually recommend you start without leverage before actually going in, starting with leverage. Let's see. Shout out to Wolfman ate my coins. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Bill A-Train, Thesis himself, with the super chat. Thank you, brother. Taylor, what is going on? Taylor says, haha, Thesis with these yellow X's. Yeah, he hates those yellow X's, guys. Thesis is a bull. Let's see. Tor, what is going on? Pump it, show ETH. Let's go. Pump it, show ETH. Shout out to Tor. Thank you for being here. Andy Lee, what is going on? Dill Cosby, as always, happy to see you. XRP up 8% as well. Oh, XLM up 8% as well. Yes, I did see that. Shout out to you. Drew, what is going on? Thank you for being here, Drew. Learn to short. Learn to short. You'll love the yellow X's. Absolutely. Let's see. Who do we got here? B Digi Crypto. What is going on? I like a pump. Let's go. A-Train. What is going on? Welcome back. Nicholas A says, smash that like button. CandleMafia. I forgot to say it, guys. Smash that like button because every 100 likes we get, you guys are getting a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure where you guys will all have a chance to win some free NFTs, maybe some free hats. And I'm not going to announce anything yet, but I think potentially, no promises, but potentially we could be doing a giveaway that's going to be super, super exciting. Oh, God, I want to tease it so bad, but I don't want to do it until it's set in stone. But, guys, if we can get this giveaway hooked up, somebody, maybe one person, maybe two people, I'm not sure, but somebody's going to be very, very happy to win this giveaway. But more on that as the story develops, guys. But we will be giving away some free NFTs, so don't forget to smash that like button. Let's see. Brian, always here, brother. Shout out to Brian Varney. I appreciate you for being here. ENS, happy to see you in here, man. Thank you for stopping by. Austin C, always happy to see you. Anthony Slusher, what is going on? Frank Mans. Man's not mama. Oh, God, what'd he say to me? Anthony said something. He called me mama. Ooh, baby. Maybe he said, Frankie, you're the mama instead of the man. I don't know. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. iChart Daily says long-term trend is changing, Frankie. And we're going to take a look at that. Shout out to you, iChart Daily. I also chart daily. Let's see. Austin C, what is going on? Tony Soprano in the chat, guys. Show Anthony Soprano some support. Show him some respect in the chat, guys. Nico, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Crypto Billy with the super chat saying changing lives one candle at a time. Hashtag FCU. If you don't know, that stands for Frankie Candles University. Shout out to Crypto Billy, one of our wonderful mods. I appreciate you for always supporting us and all you do for the channel, Billy. We appreciate you, man. Steph Paris says CandleMafia French connection. Let's go. Shout out to Steph Paris. Tuning in all the way from Paris. Let's see, Ken, what is going on? He says, yo, Frankie, love your sauce. Ken Barkoff. I like that last name. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate the kind comments here. Jonathan Anderson, as always, welcome. Not to be confused with Connor Anderson. Connor Anderson? Is that right? I think that's right. Let's see. Ad, what is going on? Grant, what is going on? Mike, thank you for being here. Says 50 cents is the new resistance for XRP. Dill Cosby, not the mama. Dinosaurs. Shout out to Dill Cosby. Thank you for being here. Jimmy Two Shoes in the chat, guys. Shout out to Jimmy Void with the Bronx Bitcoin Bulls. He's a big XRP guy. Jimmy, this one's for you, bro. Salute to XRP. And you guys can see the nutrition facts on my all natural cactus moss water here. That's definitely not an energy drink. Shout out to you, Jimmy Two Shoes. Salute, my brother. There we go, baby. YouTube Addicted, what is going on? Frank Check XRP, thank you for being here. Ham Wizard, or Pig Magician, as we like to call him. Thank you for being here, as always. Connor Anderson, what is going on? Thank you for being here. And then Joe Zini and Type Crow, thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you guys. Guys, show the mods some love in chat. They do so much for my channel, and they make my life much less complicated and much easier and more enjoyable. So show them some love in chat. We got the best mods in the game on YouTube, and not just crypto YouTube. I'm talking the best mods on YouTube, period. But with all that being said, guys, all that housekeeping out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. I see you guys getting eager out there. Let's go ahead and jump into the charts here, guys. Okay. So I'm going to start here on Bitcoin. What is going on with this? You guys are only seeing part of my chart here. This is a little weird. Okay. Don't know why that happened. Let me just resize here, guys. I figured out why my camera was not working the other day, and it was because my camera was overheating. I told you guys it gets pretty dang hot in this studio. So yeah, just trying to figure out a good place to put this. But yeah, it gets pretty hot in here, so it was overheating. I tried to fix it. I think we got it figured out. But if I disappear, guys, my camera's overheating. I apologize. Oh God! Shout out to okay, your message got redacted, but I did see that. Okay, guys, coming on over to the chart. So taking a look here, guys. Here we go. So this is the bullish case here, guys. I want to point out these higher daily time frames are actually not looking too bad to me. If I'm being 100% honest. As you can see, right, I was talking about this on the morning stream on BitBoy Crypto or Ben's channel, but you can see here we are starting to put in lower highs or higher lows on your momentum waves, right, as you are putting in lower lows on your price. And these higher daily time frames are starting to form those bullish divergences. And on such a high time frame like the 4-day, like the 3-day, and then like the 2-day, which actually I don't think this ever confirmed an actual bull div. And if it is, it's not a very strong one. This would be considered a very weak divergence. However, when you start looking at it from all the way back here, you can see there's a little bit more of a clear divergence because prices are clearly making lower lows and your momentums are making higher highs. So these higher time frames, guys, if these bull divs confirm on these higher time frames, this could be our bull case to potentially get a big move to the upside. So double bottom on the weekly, people are calling. Yeah, I mean, pretty dang close, right? Didn't quite come down there, but pretty dang close, right? The one thing I would look for if we are going to come down a little bit lower, it would be nice to get that second double green dot as the this momentum wave comes down here and crosses that -60 line, would give us another double green dot here, and that would be beautiful because that did mark the bottom of the bear market all the way in 2014, or I'm sorry, I think 2015 it was. Let's pull up the BLX and take a look at it. You could see it right here. Double green dots. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see those double green dots were marking the bottom of the bear market in 2015. So, it would be nice to get that. One single double green dot did mark the bottom of the bear market in 2017. So not impossible that this double green dot was our bottom. But guys, if we have not bottomed, guys, I say this all the time, we're close, right? Even if we were to go down to about, between 14 and 12K, we're pretty dang close at this point. But coming back over to our chart here, let me hide that TA for a second. So that is the bullish case, guys. These are the things, you guys read the title, right? These are the things that could, if confirmed, actually give us a really, really nice move to the upside. And that is going to be the bullish divergences forming on these higher time frames. Now, there is a little bit of a caveat. Once you start looking here, the 4-day, your money flow is curving out. I think you guys can see that starting to curve out there. Your 3-day is starting to round off, but then going on to your 2-day, you can see you are clearly rolling over here and coming out with the money flow. But again, we could even potentially, as long as we make a higher low on the momentum wave, that still could be a pretty good sign. But working our way down to the daily time frame, you can see that the VWAP is starting to roll over here on the daily. Dump incoming. Let's go. Shout out to Ill Hero. And then Hannah King says XRP on fire. Yeah, I think I'm going to jump right into XRP after Bitcoin. But as you guys can see on the daily, we did get this bull div, not really giving us much juice as of right now. But VWAP coming to the downside kind of looks like it could potentially get some support on that zero line and come up a little bit. But as of right now, we are getting a bit of it does look like we could get a bit of a bounce off that zero line. But generally, it is coming down, indicating we could cool off sometime soon here. Your 16-hour also, money flow doesn't look horrible, but your VWAP is starting to roll over. 12-hour looking to print that red dot. You can see that VWAP coming straight down towards that zero line. So that would be indicative of a cool-off period. Your 8-hour printed the red dot and now is immediately looking to print another green dot. So, guys, it is a nail-biter right now. So we're going to get down to the lower time frames and try to see if we're going to get a pump in the short term or the long term. But I will say this. You'll know that I've been pretty bearish on the longer time frames because of these yellow X's. But we've had a pretty good amount of time go by, and these yellow X's have played out a little bit, and they are starting to show signs of potentially getting exhausted out. So it doesn't mean that they can't continue to play out, because as you guys know, not yesterday, but the day before, things weren't looking too bad, and then we got off the stream and we started printing a yellow X on the 2-day. We started dumping. We lost the value area low. It started looking really bad, so you have to understand, if you're going to be in this market for a long time and you want to stick around and you want to make money, you have to understand that it's volatile and it can change at any moment. I think people get frustrated when YouTubers come up here and they give you, they tell you that it could go up and it could go down. And I understand where that frustration would come from. Because, people want to know if it goes up or down. But the truth is, if you're in this market or have been in this market, or you talk to any experienced trader or anyone who's been in the crypto markets for some time, they'll tell you that it is volatile, right? You can go up, you can go down. And in our case, specifically, we're traders. So we bing and we bong. We make money going up, we make money going down. So sometimes I will be bullish today. I could be bullish at the beginning of the stream, right? And then see something on a lower time frame and tell you I'm bearish 5 minutes later on that time frame. So we flip-flop because we just make the money. We jump in, grab our bag on the way up, we'll take that profit, and then short it on the way down. So you just have to remember, things could change quickly in this market. But I will say, with these bullish divergences starting to form on the higher time frames, and with these momentum, right, just generally, guys, this momentum is starting to come to the upside. You have a low here, and then a higher low here, right? And then again, just the fact that your price is coming down as well is giving you those bullish divergences, which is just more bullish. But just in general, when you have a big low with a higher low like that, that is showing that momentum is moving to the upside. And you can see that money flow is also generally coming up as well. So I am going to say this, right? And we are starting to print a little bit of a green candle here on the 4-day, right? So if we can hold this support, right? I believe this is just a point of control, but if we can hold here, right? And, this could potentially, I'm not promising anything, but this could potentially be the end of this yellow X, and this second yellow X didn't give us much juice, and then we could print a bullish divergence here and really see these markets start to turn around. Even if we're going to make lower lows, guys, I will say this. Even if we're going to come down and make those lower lows, we could easily get a big pump up, right? We could get a big pump up and then finally roll over after a big pump, right? So just the fact, until these momentum waves start coming down deeper, I am feeling pretty good about the way these momentum waves look and the money flow generally coming up. Now, again, I did say that on the 2-day, I was pointing out that we are starting to curve out with the money flow, and that red dot that is going to print here probably pretty soon could wind up being pretty bearish. But generally, if we take a trend line and you go to your lows, generally you are making higher lows here, right? You got a low, higher low, higher low, higher low, right? So if we turn around here, the money flow would generally be coming up, and we do have our momentum generally coming up as well. So again, this is kind of what's making me start to lean a little bit bullish on the longer time frames, or maybe not lean bullish, but just more not kind of taking the yellow X's a little less seriously, or that's not even really what I want to say. Just kind of not being as panicked about the yellow X's on the higher time frames. So that is our bullish case, guys. This I always try to touch on the title because I know clickbait's annoying, but if you've ever made a YouTube video, no one would watch, if I put bullish divergence forming on the 2-day, like no one's going to watch that video. So it's just playing YouTube's game, but I do like to touch all my titles. I try to at least touch on the things I talk about, right? Because I'm not just going to completely clickbait you guys, but is Bitcoin finally starting to look bullish? This is what's making me start to feel this, because these are the very high daily time frames, and these are some of the things that are making me think we could get a move up. All right, so moving on here, looking at your daily time frame. Again, bullish divergence hasn't given us much juice. Maybe we could continue to come up, but again, VWAP coming down. I honestly don't have too much hope for that. And then we got 12-hour looking to print that red dot, 8-hour looking to print that green dot. I know we just went over this, but looking at the 4-hour, printing a green dot on the 4-hour as we speak, guys, coming down to those lower time frames. Money flow coming out on the 12-hour, so no confluence there, but your 15-minute is coming up, so that could indicate a further pump. Looking to print a green dot here on your 15-minute as well, so I would be looking at this for a potential another move up. But again, with those 4-hour green dots, when you have those money flow, when the money flow is coming up on the 15-minute, typically that can bring you up a little bit. Now, if you grab your trend line here, let's see, I think you are still generally coming out. Yeah, you're still generally coming out with the money flow. So that may not be as powerful as they usually are. Now, coming down here, looking at the 3-hour money flow crossover into the green, printing a green dot on the 3-hour as well. So that is a little bit more bullish in the short term. 2-hour green dot confirmed. Money flow coming straight up there, guys. That is some healthy money flow on the 2-hour. So see if we can break this resistance here and come up a little bit higher. I'm going to give you guys some levels to watch in just a second. But first, I want to touch on last night's stream, guys. Last night, if you were in the stream, you will know that we took a trade live on stream, and it was a little bit of a scalp short. And I just want to break this down because we saw this happening. We got into the trade, or I got into the trade. You should not have gotten into the trade because you shouldn't copycat trade. But we saw the bearish divergences forming here at 19,786, 19,786, right about at that line. I would actually, let's pull up this other chart. Where is, bear with me here, guys. Okay, there we go. This was what we were looking at. So we came up to our point of control, right? Because you guys know that price has been a little hard to read lately, right? We get a lot of bullish stuff, a lot of bearish stuff, especially on the medium to low time frames. It's just kind of been bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, just all over the place. But it makes for some pretty good scalp trading, and I'm going to break that down for you guys. I talked about this on the morning stream, but last night on the stream, we saw price starting to make this higher high into key resistance, right? We knew this was key resistance because it's our point of control that we've been watching on this channel for weeks, and it's coming in at 19,777, 19,771, and we saw that higher high created. I saw this live. I did not plan for this to happen, but we were creating that higher high into resistance. We came up and touched that point of control almost to the dollar exactly, and then on Market Cipher B, we noticed that we had our momentum waves making lower highs, right? So you have your high, higher high, low, lower high, right? This is indicative of, or not indicative, but this is a bearish divergence, guys. I know most of the people in here already know what we're talking about here, but this was textbook, right? So you have the bearish divergence forming at key support. So bearish divergence approaching key support. We could go ahead and look for confluence of why that POC is so strong. I bet you it's a local golden pocket. I don't know exactly where it would be from, but let's just see. Is it this? Probably. There it is, right? There's your local golden pocket from this high to that low, brings you into a local golden pocket. So you have a confluence, you have the golden pocket, the POC, the bearish divergence, and you know that price is likely to come down. So we put in that trade, and just to go ahead and mimic it here, I think we got in at 19... I forget. We got in somewhere up here. We didn't catch the exact top, but then we knew, right? This is why I wanted to bring this up, guys, because we knew that if you reject from the POC and you cannot get above it, it is likely that you are going to come down and revisit that value area low. So once we got that rejection, saw the bearish divergence, we knew it was strong resistance, all of those confirmations, we were expecting to target this thing down to the VAL or ride this down to the VAL. And I always talk about this. I know a lot of people always ask for tips on stop losses and take profits. I always, obviously, you're below the POC. The bears are in control. You're expecting to revisit the value area low, volume profile, volume profile, volume profiles. But we targeted the VAL, but it's always important. I always say this. You wouldn't want to necessarily set your take profit on the value area low. What I usually do is I will set it a little bit above, right? Like maybe something like this. Moving that around. I would maybe set it somewhere here because sometimes you don't actually come down and touch the exact level. So you want to just give yourself a little bit of breathing room there. So, maybe just leave it a little bit higher in case you don't come down and touch, because if you had it here on that value area low exactly, you would have never hit your TP and you would have gone for quite a ride. So, but there you go, guys. I don't always give these out live on stream, but I think you guys like it. You guys like the live trading. But yeah, perfect example. Again, I took it on stream. I told everybody not to copycat trade me because you never should. But I will say this. I hope it helped you guys learn what I look for on the charts and what would make me get into a trade, even if it's a scalp trade, right? And then another level of confluence here that made me confident getting into that trade, guys, was the money flow also coming down, right? And we also had that 4-hour red dot on the 4-hour, I believe. So this is just this is the 15-minute time frame. Shout out to Tiger. Guys, we got Tiger in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Jacob. Did you see XRP news? Yes, I am going to go ahead. We're going to take a look at XRP in just a second. How about Ethereum? Yes, we're going to take a look at Ethereum in 1 second here as well, guys. But just wanted to break that down. And then also, guys, it's the same thing that got us into this short trade as well, which was even more juicy than the previous one. Guys, simple. Bearish divergence, money flow curving out. And I don't remember exactly, but I could almost guarantee you if we go ahead and pull some local golden pockets, I bet you we can find out where that local golden pocket was that gave us the confluence to know that that was strong resistance. It might be from all the way from that high over here. Let's see. Not quite. I'm not going to hunt for it, but we could. Oh, actually, I think there was a spider line potentially. Was there a spider line there? I forget. But we could look into it. I don't want to waste too much time on it. But again, just bearish divergences. I don't remember exactly what the higher time frames were doing, but I'm sure there was a 4-hour red dot, money flow coming out on the 15-minute. And then also, guys, you could have. So we caught this short all the way down. Simple bearish divergence on the 15-minute, money flow coming out, right? And then the higher time frames probably had some confluence as well. I just don't remember specifically what the confirmations were. But then if you go ahead and you could have rode it all the way back up to the POC, because you guys remember when you lose the value area right here, the value area low, 18, let me turn off this volume profile. The value area low at 18,825, we lost it and we did not bring any new volume in over here. We caught support on the spider line. And if you look here, we did put in a bullish divergence on the 15-minute time frame. Boom. There's your lower lows, low, lower low, low, higher low. And that would be your trade call. I'll be honest. I took this trade. I don't remember if I took this. I think I might have. But you could have seen that happen. You probably would have got in somewhere over here. I would have had my stop loss a little bit below this spider line. And because and you honestly could have even entered this trade in at the once you came above the value area and found support on the value area. So whether you longed the bullish divergence right here or the flip of support of the value area low when we hopped up and flipped it from resistance to support, you could have entered there, which would have been a higher entry, which would have not been as good. However, and if I got in here, I would probably put my stop loss right below the value area low. And because we're finding support on the value area low, we are going to target the POC as our profit taking level. Probably would have taken profits at this spider line because I would have expected resistance there, but probably would have only done a partial TP here and then rode the rest to right below that POC. Again, giving myself breathing room. Granted, we did come up and actually touch that level, but I always recommend giving yourself that little gap in case you don't come all the way up. But you could have caught this move as well, guys. So bearish divergence, write it down. A bullish divergence with money flow coming up. You could have longed that. And then we came up, bearish divergence on the 15-minute at key resistance, was screaming that we were coming back down, and you ride it all the way back down. Are you seeing a trend here, guys? You go dump through the POC, value area low, reclaim. So you go from the POC to the value area low, target the POC, reject off the POC, target the value area low, and now you would technically be targeting the POC again, right? So once you find that support on the value area low, right now, you could potentially long up to that POC. It doesn't work 100% of the time, as no strategy does, but make numbers bigger, please. Which numbers? It can't be these numbers, right? You guys could definitely see these numbers, I would imagine. Which numbers are we talking about? Somebody please help me. Okay, let me get some of these super chats out of the way, guys. But I just wanted to touch on that, guys, because it shows the power of why the volume profile is so important, because not only does it give you the key levels, but it lets you know what you can expect price to do. break the POC, expecting the value area low, and you could profit off that move. You reclaim the value area low, you know you're targeting the POC, you can profit off that move. You get a bearish divergence, a bunch of bearish signals at the POC. As you reject it, you're already expecting to revisit the value area low, you can profit off of it. I like to make this very clear because it's very simple. POC to value area low. Flip it to support, value area low to POC. Rejected, POC to value area low. Profit, profit, profit. Bing, bong, bing, bong. Right? And right now, I swear if we come up to this POC, guys, I'm going to get a volume profile tattooed on my chest because it's the most powerful trading tool I've ever used in my life. But anyway, hopefully you guys learned something from that and you guys can catch these moves alongside with me, even if I don't shout them out in the chat. I know I said don't copycat trade. I'm sure there were some people that put in some short positions at that bearish divergence, which, hey, congrats. It definitely played out, but just understand that sometimes it won't. All right, let me get some of these super chats out of the way before we continue. All right, let's see. Shout out to Thesis himself saying XRP still bullish. Let's go. We're going to take a look at XRP right now. Let's see. Guys, wow, the chat, the webcam people hopped in early tonight. Let's see. Thesis himself says, I got to stop super chatting. Yellow X is fake news. Thesis himself is out there against the Yellow X's. And hey, man, I'm getting kind of sick of the bearish action too. I'm right there with you. I'm joining Thesis himself. Petition against the Yellow X's, guys. Yellow X's are now poison. Shout out to Crypto Billy, says, Nate, make numbers bigger. I agree with Crypto Billy. Yeah, I just need to figure out what numbers you are talking. Super Chat Wars. I'm the contrarian super chatter today. Yellow X's are real news. Tony's staying on the Bears. Maybe I'll get back with, I'll hop on Tony's team, back on Tony's team. I don't know. I feel like I'm a perma bear now. But anyway, let's see. Shout out to Thesis. You guys are crazy with the super chats. Thank you so much. Thesis himself, bro, stop. They're not real at Tony. Oh, no, we have a super chat war going on. How many bars do you pull your fixed range volume profile to? Drew, very, very, very good. What am I trying to say? Jesus. Very good question, and it depends. Typically, what I like to do is I like to find where price is ranging, right? So let's just look at our price action here, right? So I just like to find out where price is ranging, right? So, we were ranging right here. We were ranging right here. So anytime I see a sideways market like that, I will pull I will pull some volume on it. So right here, if this was current price action and we had this big move down, obviously I'm not pulling a volume profile on these red candles. Like, I'm not going to do that. That makes no sense. But once you start to find a little bit of a range, the fixed range volume profiles can be very, very helpful in identifying, and this is price action has happened, so it's pulling all of the data. But if I go ahead and use our replay tool, because this is an important question, so I do just want to cover this real quick. So let's go, let's say, right here, right? So you're watching price action, and it's going along, right? It's going along. You're dumping. Oh my God, it's dumping. I'm so scared, right? And then you're like, oh, okay, well, actually, we're starting to range a little bit here. Okay, this is pretty cool. We're starting to range, right? So what I would do is I would go ahead and I would find that range, right? And I would just go ahead and pull. I like to get, like you see the high here. I like to pull a candle near there, pull it like that. Boom. Now I know these are three very important levels, right? So that's kind of how I do it. I just find I will pull it on ranging markets, right? And you could see, shockingly enough, and then obviously the value area is moving, but we came up, we found resistance at the value area high, came down, stuck to the value area low, found support, came back up towards the value area high, back to the POC, kind of bing-bonged around there, and then we lost and then you could see here, right, we lost the POC, and actually, let me rewind that so we can get a better look. And then as time went on here, we lose the POC, and we start breaking the value area low, and you can see we just absolutely plummeted. And then as we start to build more volume, this is kind of what I wanted to show you. As you build more volume down here, you'll see the value area actually starts to move. As you could see that volume coming in down here, this is what I mean when I say new volume. And that is, you could see, right? And then you have that big gap, and then you have that new volume down here. And then you could pull a new volume profile on this range. So I don't really pick pick a certain amount of bars. I just more pull them on ranging markets. Let's see. Tony D with the super chat says, bro, continue their reel at Thesis himself. Oh no, guys, we have a yellow X super chat war in the chat. Price point numbers on the right were bigger yesterday. Okay, wow, all right. I could see on my screen here, but it just must be, oh God, we got a, oh no, guys, blood diamond just flashed here on the regular candles on the 8-hour. Sketchy. Okay, yeah, I'll jack them up. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Where were they? Were they 40? Were they that big? Maybe they were that big. If that helps, then we'll keep it like that. I thought I had them the same size, but thank you for pointing that out. Crypto Billy. I literally don't know what I would do without my mods. I would literally I would never know when my mic went muted. They just helped me out so much. Let's see. Brian Porter says, love your channel. My wife and I are going to learn to trade. What would be the first thing you'd get started? A course ? I would say this, Brian, I am not trying to shill my YouTube channel. I would say start right here. And the number one reason for that is it's free. I wouldn't even try to, I don't have anything against paid courses. I'm going to come out with a paid course very soon. And there's other people out there that have great paid courses as well. So I'm not saying don't buy a course. I'm actually an advocate for online courses. I think everyone thinks they're a scam. I don't necessarily think that. I think that, listen, if you want to, I'd be careful about how much I paid, but I think paid courses have a bad rap. I've taken a bunch of online courses for all different types of stuff, and more often than not, they turned out to be worth it. Just make sure the person you're getting them from is not a guru and they're actually a reliable person. But I will say this, you can learn. If you know nothing, you can get 100x. You could 100x your knowledge on this YouTube channel for free. Go back to my pre-recorded videos, go through the playlist, and just watch all my tutorials, all my strategy videos, the support and resistance videos. Run through all of my stuff. I would start with support and resistance and how to read the charts, which I have videos on, and then work your way into more advanced stuff. But watch all my YouTube videos. They're all free. People say I break everything down pretty easily. My whole thing on this channel is to keep things simple. I think a lot of people overcomplicate TA. It doesn't have to be that hard. But yeah, I would recommend start here. It's free. There's other really good YouTubers that are good traders that we love on this channel that we trust. But you could check them out as well. But I would say start there. Start with the free resources. And because, with the paid courses, it's nice, right? Because you could find everything for free. But what a course does is it organizes all the information for you, right? It's a lot of work to find the information you're looking for. So definitely start for free. Tune into my live stream. I do 2-hour live streams every single weekday. And rarely do we miss a day. I teach, one of the focuses of my live streams is to show live trades and teach you how to trade, answer questions. I'm very engaged with the chat, as you could tell. So yeah, I would say start. You're in the right place, man, and definitely get in our free Discord because the CandleMafia will help you with any questions you have. We have the best crypto community ever. So I constantly get messages. Frankie, thank you for the Discord. The community is amazing. The Mafia helps me so much. Your videos help, but the CandleMafia has helped me so much when you're not around. So definitely get in that free Discord. Again, totally free. So perfect place to start. You're in the right place. Keep doing what you're doing, man. And don't get discouraged. Trading is hard. It takes a long time to learn. But if you stick with it and hang out with us, we try to make it fun. And hey, you'll probably win some free NFTs if you stick around. Okay, let's see. Some more. Thank you, Brian Porter. Welcome to the channel, man. I appreciate you for being here. Sniper's Nightmare. Sniper's Nightmare says, shout out to the Discord. Amazing group of people. There you go. Testimonial for the Discord right there. All my exes live in Texas. Let's go. Shout out to Biomex. Thank you for being here, bro. I love seeing you in here. Thesis himself says there's a myth. They're just a myth. Blood diamonds. Oh, no. Virus protection, guys. Blood diamonds are real AF, though, but he doesn't believe in the yellow X's. Shout out to Thesis himself. Can we do a poll to make Thesis a mod? And then Tony responds, Thesis, bruh, there is a process for that. We have to all discuss it. We could see what the CandleMafia thinks. But yeah, there is a big process. I will say this. Let's see. Let's give it a poll. Thesis is a very, very active person. And we like that. Well, it's not letting me. Okay, there we go. Should Thesis be a mod. We'll throw it in there. Just so you know, thesis, if it's 100% yes, it doesn't mean that we're going to make you a mod. And the only reason for that is I think we have enough mods right now for the size of the channel. But hey, if the CandleMafia wants you to be a mod, when we do choose to make people mods, maybe we'll throw you up on that list. But just for fun, let's go ahead and take that poll. But let's see. Thesis says, I was kidding. Hashtag still fake news. I don't know what we're yelling. Tony using all caps. Shout out to Daniel Seguin. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the $1 super chat. But guys, let pants off, dance off crypto dump incoming. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go ahead and check out talent show competition to be a mod. Ooh, baby. I like that. We'll have to bring Thesis on the channel and have him do maybe a pants off dance off. Actually, we'll get canceled. All right, guys. Let me give you some juicy levels that you can watch in the future here or the near future for Bitcoin to try to predict what the heck is going on. And then we're gonna go ahead and take a look at XRP as it's absolutely going nuts. I'm actually gonna delete these trades, but just remember, guys, POC to VAL, VAL to POC, POC to VAL. And then remember, if you flip the POC to support, it's POC to VAH or value area high, which is up here. So just wanted to point that out. I think it's just a textbook moment. Bear div down, bull div up, bear div down, right? So there you go. I am going to delete these though, just to make the chart a little bit cleaner. Now, the levels I would be watching right now, guys, on the 15-minute chart for anybody who's curious. Let me get rid of this too. Actually, let me see here. I just want to look at one thing real quick. Okay. All right. So, some levels I would be watching, guys. Right now, we are up against Mafia Talent Show for the win. Let's go. So with this spider line is coming in at about 19,500, and we are starting to get a little bit of resistance on this level, so that is going to be the major level. We'll probably know if we're going to lose this or break it by the end of the stream, but that is the level number one. But major levels, they basically remain the same, guys. Point of control, right? Point of control at 19,771. If we get a rejection from here, maybe we do something similar to this, where we get that bearish divergence with the higher highs and the lower highs on market cipher B. If we were to get that move to the upside to this POC, we're giving them the sauce, guys. So if we come up to that key resistance level of that POC and we put in a low, a high here and a higher high here with a potential high here, and then maybe our momentum wave does something like this with a lower high here, and we get that bear div, I would expect a move to the downside, right? If we get rejected from the POC. So level number one, 19,771. It is a POC, very strong level. If we hop above this level and we do get a little pump to the upside, I would expect a potential move up to these levels. Major levels I would be watching if we break that POC, which we also do have confluence of a spider line. If we hop up there, I'm going to be watching, let me go ahead like this. I'm going to go ahead and watch about 20,100. This is a value area high. I don't have it marked as a value area high, but I know it is. And you could see we came out of that value area high and then got sucked back into the value area. But that's for another day. But we do have this level here at about 20,100. My exact level is 20,126, but call it 20.1K. And then 20.4 is going to be another level I'm watching. And I don't even know if I want to call this, but value area high at about 20, almost 22K. I don't think we'll make it up there, by tomorrow. But that is another major level. So POC is going to be the major level to the upside. I'm watching about 19,771, and then 20,400 would be another area of interest because we did get that rejection on our last pump here. So that would be another level I'm watching. Basically, this gold box for a rejection. Let's see. Shout out to Biomex. What are your what are you NFTsing us with? Hashtag Bionic Mexican. Shout out to you, man. I do appreciate you for sending that super chat and always being an OG of the CandleMafia. You've been in here forever, dude. I definitely appreciate it. I might be NFTsing. I will say this. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do it, so I don't want to tease it too bad, but I will just say this. If we could get this giveaway to work out, it's going to be a cool giveaway, and it's not something you put in the wallet. It's not something you put in your wallet. It's not something we're going to send you. It's I'll say, I don't know, potential experience giveaway, guys. I don't know. I don't want to say too much because, again, I don't know if we're going to be able to make it happen, but if we do, oh, you guys are going to be happy. Shout out to you, Biomex. I appreciate the super chat, man. The Salt says, thanks for all the info. I have 1K to DCA right now. How would you divide that up? I would say this. I would say, I should say put most of it in Bitcoin. I'm going to assume that you already have Bitcoin. I should responsibly tell you to put at least a majority of it or a big percentage of it in Bitcoin because it will hold up. It will be a little less volatile. It's a little bit more of a safer play, but you pay for that in lack of gains, right? So Bitcoin has a large market cap, which makes it hard to actually move the price. So that is kind of the caveat there. It's a little safer, but the gain potential is limited. Now, if you start moving down into some altcoins, the plays get a little riskier, but the gain potential is much higher. But I would say this. If I had $1,000 right now, because listen, put it this way. Let's call Bitcoin's at 20K, right? We'll just call it 20K even, right? If Bitcoin goes to 100K next cycle, that's a 5x. That's going to turn your 1,000 into 5,000, right? So it's going to 5x your $1,000. So that's kind of the thing. How much money do you want to make, right? So I think $100,000 is pretty realistic for the next cycle and beyond. But let's break 100K first. Just know that, right? So Ethereum might do a 7x, right? Or 7 to 8x, maybe a 10x. And I would say 10x probably on the higher end. So that would turn, that would 10x your $1,000, right? And that's my opinion. This is speculative. ETH, for all we know, that might never happen. But this is just my personal opinions, right? But with that being said, that's kind of how you want to gauge things. So if I had $1,000 and I was just getting into crypto, with my longer term investments, I have a little bit of a higher risk tolerance, so I probably would skip Bitcoin and Ethereum just because if I had $100,000, maybe I would lean a little bit more on the larger caps because you have more capital to get you bigger gains. But if you're starting off with $1,000, I personally would probably put it into alts. Some alts that I like are, I love XRP. They are in a lawsuit with the SEC. Granted, it does look like they're going to win. Nothing's guaranteed, so you have to understand that's a little bit of a riskier play. I like HBAR. I like Gala. I like Near Protocol. I like, why can't I think of anything right now? I like Cosmos. I like Polkadot. I like, why can't I think of another one? I'll give you one more. Chainlink's always good. Shout out to DZ. And Rose. I'll say Rose. So there you go. Those are some altcoins that I like that I think will perform well. I think the metaverse and gaming tokens will perform very well in the next cycle. So just remember that. The more money you have, that's where I would lean more towards Bitcoin. But for $1,000, me personally, I can't tell you what to buy. But me personally, if I had $1,000 and I was just starting in crypto, I would probably be like, I'm not looking for $5,000. I'm looking to risk it for the biscuit. Give me those altcoins. And I would maybe split it, depending on how many coins you want to buy, I would maybe split it up into like 3 parts. Hard to say, but I will say that if you're looking for higher gains, maybe go for the alts. If you want to be safer, stick with the higher cap stuff. Cardano. How did I not say Cardano? Shout out to Taco Crypto. Definitely an ADA fan. I should have said that. But let's see. Tony D says, shout out to Thesis himself for always showing love. Yeah, Thesis, dude, you are always showing love with the super chats, man. I do appreciate it. Crypto Billy, shout out for the super chats. Shout out to Tony D for keeping us all straight. Was Tony cracking the whip in here? Oh boy. Anyway, let's get. Yeah, Ada's a slow donkey. Sometimes I was telling people about Cardano at 12 cents. So and I actually didn't buy in at 12 cents. Everyone else did, and they all thanked me for it. But I never got in. So or I got in, I just didn't get in at 12 cents. They were like, "Oh my God, I made so much money, Frank. Thank you so much." This was in the beginning of the bull run, and I was just like, "Cool." Feel free to tip me because I didn't buy in at those prices. I still made money, but a lot of people thought ADA moved really slow because everybody bought ADA at like $2 or higher. They caught the end of the run was the problem. But guys, let's go ahead and so there's your levels, right? Watching this gold box, watching that spider line and POC at 19,771, and if we get a big dump down again. Value area low at 18,825 is your key support. And if we break that, hopefully that spider line will hold like it has many times in the past. It saved our butts. So let's go ahead and take a look at XRP as this thing is going absolutely berserk. Obviously getting a little bit of a pullback to be expected on a massive, I like to say nothing goes up in a straight line, but that looks like a straight line to me, but nothing goes up forever, guys. If there's a bearish divergence on one of these lower time frames, guys, I'm going to be pissed that I did not take it because I was looking right before we started the stream, and there it is. That would have been beautiful, guys. You have your key resistance, right? You have your key resistance right here, that gold box. You come up, you make a high, you print that red dot, you make a higher high, and your momentum waves make a lower low, giving you that bearish divergence, and then you dump to the downside. So there it is. Real pissed I missed that move. However, there it is, right? So this thing absolutely ripped right back up to about almost 51 cents. Unbelievable. Someone said, did you see the news? Did it get news? Did XRP get news? Let's see. XRP hits 5 hours ago, 10 hours ago, 1 hour ago. Judge orders SEC to turn Hinman documents over to Ripple Labs. I wonder if this must have been what pumped it. Here it is. Yeah, I guess this is it. Yeah, judge orders SEC to turn Hinman documents over to Ripple Labs after months of dispute. Interesting. I'm not going to go through all of this, but I wonder, this must be what, that must be what pumped it. But absolutely, yeah, big news on the case. That I assume that's what it was. Yeah, judge denies SEC objections and orders SEC to hand over him. Hey, Chemistry Bro. Before I could even pull up the document, I could have just gone to Chemistry Bro for the news there. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate that. But yeah. But yeah, so, yeah, super exciting for XRP, guys. Taking a look at the daily, let's go ahead and see. Let's do a little analysis here on Market Cipher. Money flow coming down, but your VWAP is coming up. Could easily drag your money flow back into the green. Let's look at these higher time frames. There it is, guys. I mean, this is essentially what I would be looking for on Bitcoin. You do have, somewhat a bullish divergences forming here. On XRP, you get that big move up. Looking at the 5-day, yeah, very similar setups, guys. Momentum wave, shorter momentum wave, showing that momentum's coming to the upside. 2-day, money flow in the green. That would be, but red dot printing on the 2-day. So could cool off, but money flow crossover is generally a bullish sign. And then daily, we went over that. Your 16-hour money flow with that nice little trigger wave, guys. Look at that trigger wave. Boom. Look at that on the 16-hour tiny little trigger wave. Yeah, very nice. And money flow starting to curve up with it. That looks pretty good to me. 12-hour green dot with that trigger wave again on the 12-hour as well, looking pretty good. 8-hour printing that green dot. Let's come over to our lower time frames. 15-minute in the green. 12 minutes starting to roll over here a little bit, but that's just our shorter time frames. Could just be indicative of a little cool off. But I want to come over and look at this. Money flow in the green, red dot on the 30-minute, but money flow in the green. That is a decent sign. Let's see, 6-hour green dot printing. So you got a lot of green dots printing on XRP. 4-hour beautiful moonshot. Look at that VWAP just straight up, looking pretty good. Your 2-hour looking to roll over here, but money flow is coming up. So yeah, just be careful, guys. This is a massive bearish divergence. Probably going to print a red dot here. Money flow is coming up, right? So that's generally bullish. But there you go. I mean, if you print a red dot there, that's a pretty savage bearish divergence here. If you print a red dot on that momentum wave. But obviously, coming up to resistance, likely that we will get a cool off. Let me try to find some levels that we could potentially cool back on. So I'd watch these fib levels, guys. A lot of the time, what am I trying to say? Price likes to pull back to these fib levels, specifically the golden pocket, sometimes the 382. So I would be watching that 382 as well as that golden pocket. Also get some confluence there with the top of our purple box. So we could potentially get a short little cool off to the 382 before we get a launch to the upside. Or if we break down lower, I would be watching that golden pocket for a potential continuation to the upside. Just want to measure how far down. That would be about 10%. How big was the overall move? Overall move was about 20%. Yeah, that pull down to that golden pocket. I would love to see a pullback to that golden pocket before continuing higher, or even that 382 would be nice as well. But if we come back to that golden pocket and things look bullish on Market Cipher B, that would be a pretty good trade that I would be looking to take, assuming we get the confirmations on Market Cipher B. Let's see. I did see someone ask a question. Cadena, I also like Cadena. Solana, I couldn't think of them when I was talking. I couldn't think of any coins when I had to talk about it. Let's see. Wrote it up and then down. Love it. Shout out to Daniel. Absolutely. Let's see. Everdome, is that what you're talking about there? Scarface, Scar Crypto Face. Let's see. I'm looking to DCA heavily into Matic. Yeah, Matic, another one I like. Quant is good. Let's see. Quant for sure can easily 15x. And if you guys want, guys, also, by the way, volume profile, the new volume profile video, as we were just talking about how we got in and out of those scalp trades yesterday, guys. I think, listen, guys, this is a longer video. It's probably my longest video I've ever made. It's not too crazy. I think it's like 27 minutes, so it is kind of long. I recommend, going 1.5 speed, 2x speed maybe. But guys, it's a volume profile video, and I think this is going to open your eyes to a lot of things regarding the volume profiles. It's going to give you an epiphany. I think this is going to be the one video that really, really gives people the breakthrough when using volume profiles. It is up on the channel now, so go check it out. It is also going to be the video you have to like, comment on, and be a subscriber, or be a subscriber, like, and comment on this video to enter into our NFT giveaway this week. So there we go. Definitely check that out. I uploaded it right before the stream. Probably horrible time to upload it because now no one's watching it. But definitely after the stream, guys, go check that video out. It's going to help you immensely because there are different types of volume profiles. Not the different tools, but there's different types of actual profiles, and not all profiles are treated the same. So I show you guys how to identify bullish volume profiles, bearish volume profiles, neutral volume profiles. We even touch on the volume gaps a little bit. So definitely check it out. Going to be a super helpful video. Man, I've been waiting all day for this video. With that being said, guys, I do apologize. I said I was going to upload it last night. And unfortunately, I got caught up with the BitBoy Crypto video. I had a little bit of a problem. My camera overheated, whatever. I wound up getting off that video way later than expected. And if I uploaded it, it would have been a horrible time. So I just waited till today. I apologize, but it's live now. Go check it out. And don't forget to like it and leave a comment to enter that NFT giveaway. But there you go, guys. There it is. Coming down to that 382. There it is right there. Boom. Pulling down to that 382. Money flow coming out on your lower time frames, your 5 minutes coming out. Potentially, I hope we can get down to that golden pocket. That would be beautiful. So gonna keep an eye on this, guys, but absolutely beautiful move out of XRP. And again, you could have got that short. You could have seen that short on the 5 minute right there. Boom. Higher highs, lower highs. I love pointing this stuff out because I just like showing that it works, right? And they don't always work, but how many have not worked? We had one, I think, that we looked at that completely got invalidated. It happens from time to time, but they definitely hit more than they don't. So there's some levels to watch. Again, 50 cents, a very strong level. If we break out from 50 cents, guys, the next level I'm going to be watching is between 55 and about 58 cents. And remember, we don't have a lot of volume in this gap. So if we break through decisively, we could get that quick move up to that level, right? At about between 55 and 58 cents on XRP. So yeah, XRP on an absolute ripper. Now I just want to backpedal a little bit and go back to the SPY because we have not looked at that. But guys, this does, oh God, this does not look good. Okay, so on the 4-hour too, this 4-hour yellow X could potentially be the thing to break us through this support. As you can see, we came down, got a bounce off of this level we were watching forever, came up, we were looking for resistance on this level, and now we've bearishly rejected, right? This is what you look for. A breakdown, a bearish retest, and then you get the confirmation of that yellow X. Typically, these play out in a decent manner. So this yellow X does have the ability to break us down through this support level, which would be very, very, very bearish in my opinion, and this is not looking the best. Looking at your daily money flow, also not looking the same. I feel like this is glitched because this has looked like this for so long. But yeah, this is definitely bearish money flow on the daily. Also, you can see that that daily green dot on Market Cipher B just didn't give you anything. You get the double green dot, you come up, and we're about to just roll back over to the downside, and the VWAP and the money flow coming out at the same time. Definitely a bearish look. So there is some conflicting messaging there. This is definitely way more bearish in my opinion than bullish. Looking at the 12-hour money flow coming out, I mean, this thing actually does look kind of gross. Money flow coming back out on your 3-hour, 4-hour, 2-hour money flow coming out. This kind of looks gross. But there's the SPY, guys. And then looking at the DXY, we hit this, guys. We were waiting for this thing to come up towards the top of this channel before seeing a massive pullback. We knew we were coming up to resistance, and again, shout out to the bearish divergences. You see it here. You have your higher high here, right? And then you have your lower highs on your momentum waves. I know people say you can't have bearish divergences on an index, but you know what? They play out, so I'm going to use them and take advantage of them. Why wouldn't I? Until they stop working, right? So there's a massive bearish divergence here on the 2-hour, and it was on other time frames as well. You have it here on the 4-hour as well, and then boom, you come down in a big way. So again, looking at this level here at about 110.77 for some support. So if we see Bitcoin come up, this is another thing that is making us feel a little bit bullish on Bitcoin. However, not seeing the craziest moves on Bitcoin off of this massive dump. But if you guys don't know, the DXY moves inverse to Bitcoin, opposite of Bitcoin, if anyone's confused. Yeah, looking to come down to about 110.77 for some support. So that would be where I would be looking if there's some bearish setups on Bitcoin, and we're currently getting a bounce on the DXY, might give you some confluence that Bitcoin could come down if the DXY is going to bounce to the upside. And then let me just pull a little fib here. Just a little fib, guys. Pulling down to that golden pocket. So I would watch this level 2 for a potential bounce as well, as that VWAP on the 4-hour is looking to print that green dot in the near future. And that 2-hour looking to print that green dot as well. Could potentially find support on that golden pocket, or on that 786 fib level. If not, could potentially find it on that 110.77 level. So this is another thing that's kind of leaning, kind of making me think like, hey, those higher time frames look good on Bitcoin. DXY is absolutely dumping. That SPY kind of got me a little nervous, but this is a good sign. And speaking of that, guys, I was looking at Tether dominance before, and I want to point something out where USDT, I do want to point this out, guys. Let's see, go to the 4-hour. If it's still there, guys, boom, we have a 4-hour blood diamond on the USDT dominance, which would be bullish for Bitcoin. And you can see we got a pretty big move down, snapped right back up, which could look a little better. It just came down and then came right back up. But potentially we could see this thing play out a little worse. And if this thing, money flow coming out on the 4-hour as well, looking at the daily, for those of you who are new, you would be looking for this to be coming down. When Tether dominance is coming down, that is indicating that people are gravitating towards crypto, and they're not. When USDT dominance is coming up, it's showing that people are flocking to Tether because they're selling their crypto, right? So we want this to dump if we want Bitcoin to come up. So also, pretty nice bearish divergences here on the daily on USDT dominance. Boom, bearish divs all over here. So this could potentially dump us down. And when you look at this with that blood diamond, this could get ugly for the USDT dominance, which would be bullish for Bitcoin. Money flow coming out on the 4-hour looking bullish as well. Money flow kind of coming up on the daily there, to be honest with you. 3-hour money flow looking good, right? Well, looking bad, which would be good for Bitcoin, right? Coming out, that is good for Bitcoin. 1 hour, rolling off on the 1 hour. Let's check these lower time frames. Money flow crossover into the red on the 10-minute. That 15-minute money flow crossed over into the red. Not looking too bad. So, guys, USDT dominance does not look horrible, especially with that 4-hour blood diamond, money flow coming out on the 4-hour, and and that 3-hour money flow looking pretty good as well for Bitcoin. But let's see. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Getting smashed with that like button. Shout out to Jacko24. Thank you for hitting that like button, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. 500 likes. We're going to go for 500. I got to lower it. We can't hit 550 anymore. I don't know. Yeah, smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on that wheel of pain and pleasure. The more spins, the more wins, more free NFTs for the Candle Mafia. But let's see, beautiful disaster. There's money glow oscillator. Interesting. Spanky Handles, my guy, call me Topher. What is going on, Topher? Shout out to Topher. Thank you for being here. Is your name Chris? Chris Topher. Let's see. Bada boom, bada boom. Does the butt liken? I just said the butt liken. Does the like button like to be flicked? You could flick the like button. You could tap it. You could rub it. You could kick it. You could lick it. I don't really care, but I think it does like getting flicked. You could flick that thing. Flick the like button, guys. Smashed. Shout out to MTC. Thank you for being here. Frankie, when does the Mt. Gox BTC get returned to its owners? Big sell-off? That could I don't know when it happens, but that could cause a sell-off. Yes, I forgot about that, actually, to be honest with you. Which colors of your bear bull? Okay. Deborah, shout out to Deborah, says your video on volume, the B bear, P bull, D both ways neutral, and B, could you tell us, like on a master cheat sheet, which colors of yours are bear, bull, etc. Sorry, everybody. No problem, Deborah. I'm not 100% sure if I understand the question. I think so. You're asking for a cheat sheet to see what colors. I'm trying to think of colors. Try to rephrase that. I'll try to get it down and understand it, but I don't want to answer the question wrong. I'm not 100% sure what you're asking. Shout out to Deborah, though. Super happy to see you in here. Yellow X on the 4-hour on the SPX. Let's see. Let's check it out. Oh, God, guys, this is not good. Yeah, it's on the, SPY. Yeah, we just looked at this. So it's on the SPY, the SPX. Let's see. Spanky Handles. You guys got it. Did I just lose my voice? What just happened? Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Odgebot says, I like it too genuinely to dislike. Okay, yeah. Beautiful Disaster says, hey, Frankie, what's a good standard momentum indicator on TradingView if you don't have Market Cipher? I will say this. I am a Market Cipher maxi when it comes to the momentum, but I totally understand that not everybody has the money for Market Cipher. But I would go ahead and maybe potentially you could check out. I'll say this. Ask the Candle Mafia. They'll give you some good alternatives. To be honest, I really only use Market Cipher as far as momentum goes. But I know there's a lot of good ones out there. I know there's a lot of things that try to mimic Market Cipher, I know the Candle Mafia knows what I'm talking about. I try not to talk about it too much because it is different. It does not mean that it's useless, but it is a little bit different. And obviously, I use Market Cipher. It's very powerful. I've seen mixed signals on the clones, but it doesn't mean that their momentum indicator is completely useless. But we are friends with CryptoFace, and we have shown the differences in the past, but I just don't like to promote things. They're clear ripoffs of Market Cipher, and I just don't really like supporting that kind of stuff, but I understand that not everybody has the money. So talk to the Mafia. I'm sure you'll be able to find something good. I promise. They'll help you out. You're in good hands. Ask the Mafia. Ask them right here in chat. Someone will give you some good stuff to check out, and maybe you'll find something similar. That's all I'm going to say. But let's see. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Oh, yeah, Josh Martin might be that might be worth checking out. But again, I do want to be clear. Maybe I could do a comparison. I just don't like giving attention to something that is like a clone or fake. They are different. Just understand that. Doesn't mean they're useless, but they are different. All right, let's see. Sometimes I get people saying, people try to rip Market Cipher off all the time. Sometimes I have people saying Blood Diamond on the 2-day or Blood Diamond here, and I go check it and it's not there. And it's usually because they're using the fake one. But the momentum oscillator, money flow is way off, but the momentum oscillator is not too bad. So yeah, but there's all different options, free options, but I use Market Cipher exclusively just because I love it. But I know there's plenty of good ones out there. The Mafia will help you out. Okay, guys, if you want to see your altcoin or you want to see me analyze your altcoin, put them in chat. I don't know why I'm like this, guys. If I had money, I would support CryptoFace because he deserves it. I'll gladly invest in others' hard work, but for me, yeah, it's expensive. Scar CryptoFace. Yeah, shout out to you, man. Yeah, totally get it, bro. Totally get it. I was in the same position, and I used what I had to use when I was in that position as well. So don't feel bad about it. Like I said, these indicators are 100% not useless. They're not useless. They're just different. That's all. So yeah, plenty of good alternatives out there if you don't have the money right now to spend on Market Cipher. Okay. All right, show ETH. Yeah, let's take a look at ETH. We didn't look at that yet. Taking a look at Ethereum or Ethereum, as I like to call it, guys. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Taking a look at Ethereum. Might make a video on this soon, guys. Also, recorded a video today, guys. First pre-recorded video that was in our new studio. But, excuse me, just recorded a video today on a really, really cool TradingView feature. It's going to be a short one, a fun one, but a really, really cool feature on TradingView that I actually just kind of recently found out about that is going to be invaluable to the Candle Mafia, especially if you're new and you don't want to risk a whole lot of money learning how to trade. I'm going to show you a way to do it on TradingView risk-free. Okay, let's see. Shout out to Derek Diaz, says Quant. And thank you for all you do anytime. Raf Santos, what's going on? Alpha Vision, what is going on? Diamond, what's up? Gaztop, welcome back, man. Yeah, A-Train says, I use the free one, and it does I eat. There you go. All right, let's see. Traders Reality and P Volume Suite is a really good indicator. There you go. See the Candle Mafia help you out. Shout out to the Mafia, guys. We really do have the best community on YouTube, for real. May not be the biggest. I know people got millions of followers, but we definitely have the best. Let's take a look at Quant. Boom, baby. KuCoin. Tether. Can we play music, guys? I feel like it's a hot take. I feel like, can we play some music? I feel like you guys might hate it. I get why it's distracting. But that'd be dope. Can we do it? I don't know what this is going to be. Hopefully, is this going to be music? I don't know what this is going to do, guys. I apologize if this is, I don't know what this is going to do, but I'm going to do it. Okay, cool. It didn't do anything. That's good. At least it didn't do something bad. Okay. Can we play music? Let me know if you guys want to hear some music. I'll play it quietly. Don't worry. I'll play it quietly. Just a little beat. Oh, God. I got to lower it. Oh, my God. I said it was going to be quiet. All right. Let me know. Let me know if you guys hate this. I feel like it might be annoying. All right. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't think I like it. I don't know. Let me know. Let me get yes or no in chat. If you like the music, say yes. If you hate the music, say no. But yeah. Just let me know. I don't know if I like it. I thought I was going to like it. Team music. Okay, yeah, let me know. Yes for music. Music works. All right, let's go. I like it. Okay. Tunes, let's go. Blow these drums, baby. Let's go. Okay. All right. All right. I like it. How's the volume? Is the volume good? Is it too quiet? Too loud? Okay. Do a poll. Okay. Wow. All right. This beat does hit though, right? I love this beat. Okay, guys. Taking a look at Quant. Let's see. Looking at the daily money flow or VWAP, looking to cross that zero line and print a red dot. Could cool us off a little bit in the short term here. No bearish divergences. But yeah, money flow kind of flat there. VWAP, I think you could potentially see this thing come down, VWAP come back up, drag your money flow into a bigger green wave, and maybe continued upside. But nice little move on Quant here in the past few days. Let's see this. Boom, 49%. Yikes. That thing is absolutely ain't liking it. TBC says it's but you won't be able to edit any of your videos for Hold up. Who said that? Who said that? Who said it? Cody Codes. Dude, you just saved me, bro. You just said, I didn't even think of that. He says you're not, with the music, you're not going to be able to clip any of your live streams. Big brain comment, dude. Big brain comment. I hope you win an NFT this week for saying that. You just saved my life. Let's see. I watch all the influencers on crypto, and to be honest, you're the best of the best with your TA and your energy. It's motivating. Love from, Nico. I thought that was Lane Hughes just because of the color. Love from PR, Puerto Rico, I assume is what you're saying. Shout out to Nico. I appreciate you, man. I do appreciate the love, man. That's super cool. Love that you're enjoying the channel. Yeah, much more to come, bro. We are just getting started. I think we're like 7 months in, but we still a baby. And guys, we are ripping through 28K, guys. We're almost at 28.3K. Absolutely mind-blowing. But yeah. Okay, yeah, beautiful. All right, let's, is Road 3, okay, anyway, whatever. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at Quant here, guys. Thank you, Cody Code, for letting me know that, because that is, he is one of the best traders out there, and he's overall cool attitude. Hit that like button. I appreciate you. Butsinator, you're awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind comments. Looking at the 4 hour, guys, could potentially, boom, boom, bear div. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Higher highs on your price. Ooh, that's a close one, guys. That's a close one. You want to make sure that you're actually making lower highs. And sometimes, look at that. Look at that. Oh, not a technical bear div. Technical, I mean, it still could play out, but I would rather see it be a little more clear here. So I am going to not even touch on that. Good thing we checked. But, you know, momentum's starting to roll out here. Money flow could potentially start rolling over. Let's see. Mad love from Puerto Ricans. I love New York. Let's go. Shout out Ryan Mack. But yeah, looking to roll over here potentially on the 4 hour. Your money flow's starting to come out, but nothing too crazy. VWAP getting rejected at that zero line. Absolutely massive move, guys. Nothing goes up forever. 3 hour red dot confirmed. VWAP below the zero line. Money flow rolling off on the 3 hour as well. 2 hour. There's your bear div. There's your bear div. Boom. You have your highs, higher highs. You got your highs, your lower highs. There's your bear div. Boom. This thing could potentially reject here and rip down. If we do come to the downside, let me go ahead and find you guys some levels to watch. I'd watch this high volume node right here at 118.52. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab our rectangle here and go ahead. You have your value area high with a couple, with a little bit of a volume spike right here. These are the levels I would watch for a potential pullback. Just remember, you do have a little gap. You do have a little gap from here to here. And you also have a pretty decent, yeah, you got a little gap right here as well. So we could, you could see you got that fast rip up. Right? You got that boom, rip right up to this level, this gold box. So if we come down, right, and you start working your way down here and we lose this level, could get a quick zoot right down to about 105, a little zoot toot to 105, I call it. Shout out to zoot tooters. I don't even, that's not a real thing. I made that up. But I just like saying funny words, guys. That's all. But anyway, let's see. Money flow coming out on your 2 hour as well. Money flow clearly coming out on your 1 hour. I think you could potentially get a move to the downside here in the near future with the money flow coming out on all these time frames. 45-minute money flow crossover into the red. Is that 4 hour printing? It's kind of hard to say. This 4 hour does look like it has a little room to go down, but it's not screaming dump to me. But money flow generally coming out on all these time frames, I think you could get a bigger move to the downside in the short term. And then, those are the levels to watch. Again, watching that gold box between about 126 and 123. And then, and we do have that volume gap. If we break this level at about 131, could be a quick move down to that gold box. If we lose that gold box, could be a quick move down to about 118.64. And then the level to break to the upside would be your value area high right here at about 140. And that would be your immediate resistance. All right, let's go ahead. And I'm just going to roll off of the, Bart. Could be Barting. I don't know. It doesn't look like, actually, probably looks better on some other time frames. Yeah. Could potentially come up and just Bart around and then dump it. Potentially for your little Bart Simpson. Little bada bing, bada boom, come down, put the ear, put the eye, put the nose, put the mouth. This guy, this is Humpty Dumpty right here, and he wants it to go down. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't know how I got here. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Mandingo is fun to say. That is fun to say. Hey, Bubba's Crypto. It's gone. I was gonna say the wrong words. Shout out to Bubba's Crypto. Says it's corn. I mean, look at this thing. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's corn. Okay. Let's see. Would I short BTC right now? Let me see if I can find a case to short BTC. Is this still just sitting here? So annoying. It's like it's so boring. Like, why? I'm a complete degen, guys. Anyway, would I short Bitcoin? I mean, we do have a green dot on the 4 hour printing, coming straight up there. I would maybe wait. I would look at the lower time frames, and I would be looking for bear divs on the on the lower time frames. I'm sorry. So I guess you don't really have one here. I would wait for some more clear. You don't really have money flow coming out just yet. It's coming out on the 12-minute. 5 minutes is coming up. It's too mixed up here for me. I wouldn't enter a short right now. I will say that. Let's see. I don't think you can send ADA NFTs to your ledger. Shout out to Ryan Mack. All right, guys. I'm going to take a look at a couple more. The moon. I'll be honest, Hodge. Let's take a look at let's see. Oh my God, why am I typing your name in here? Moon. It's really hilarious. Let's see. And this is not a ticker. I'm looking for an indicator, guys. It's a long day, guys. Let's see. Moon phases. Lux Algo has a moon phase strategy. Interesting. I don't know how to read this one, though, so I'm going to get rid of it, guys. I'm going to get rid of it. What did I do? Oh, no, I don't know what I did. Boom. Okay. All right, let's see if we can pull up a moon phase indicator. Moon phases. I don't know which one. Technical moon phases. Is this it? I guess this is it. Okay. No, we want one that says, we want, there we go. We want one that says, like, new moon, full moon, blah, 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 right? I don't know how to read these, guys. I don't know how to read this. This is one aspect of TA that I have no idea about. Hodgepodge, here's the moon. Is that a full moon? I assume that's a full moon. Does that mean dump? Because we got a new moon here. We got a pump. Full moon here, dump. New moon here, kind of a pump. Full moon, a little bit of a dump. New moon, pump. Every time these, I don't know. I don't know how to read this, to be honest. If I had to randomly interpret this, I would say this means dump. But that's literally just a guess. That's not based off of anything. That's based off of literally nothing. So yeah, hopefully Hodgepodge can clear that up in the chat, but I don't know how to read this, so I'm gonna pull it off the chart. Hodgepodge is the moon expert. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, what's going on? Rick Morty Zordy, what is going on? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you guys. 400 people still in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Smash that like button, guys. Going for 500 likes. If we hit 500 likes, I will be spinning that wheel 10 times for you so we can win some free NFTs. But let's go ahead and do it. How do you not check the second largest crypto? We did. We checked it. I know everybody gets mad. It's because who said that? I don't know. I didn't see who said that, but shout out to you. The reason we actually didn't look at it was because we looked at XRP, so it kind of threw us off track. But let's go ahead and move on here, guys. Let's take a look at Atom. I have 8 NFTs in my ledger that are connected to. Okay, there we go. Chemistry, bro. Shout out to you, man. I guess you can. Not a huge not a huge leather guy. Not a huge ledger guy, to be honest with you. Not for any specific reason. I probably should be. But yeah, that's yeah, I would say that's crazy. You apparently can put 8 NFTs on your ledger. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. Thank you for pointing that out, dude. Okay, Adam, let's go ahead and check it. Let's check the Coinbase chart. Bada boom. Here we go. All right. Taking a look here. I'm just going to go ahead and, yeah, let's see. Interesting. Okay. On the daily money flow coming out, this would be more bearish. XRP is mooning. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we just checked. We took a look at it a few minutes ago. I think you're probably behind in the stream. But yeah, stay tuned. It's coming up. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, money flow coming out on the daily. This looks more bearish to me. You did get a nice bear div here on the daily, which was indicating you were going to come to the downside. High, higher high, low, lower high, boom, you come down. It creates that alligator mouth, and it pukes those purple candles, as you guys know. Looking at the 12-hour, money flow crossover into the red, more bearish. I would be leaning bearish on Cosmos right now. Yellow X confirmed on the 4-hour, printing a green dot. Maybe it could save you, but that yellow X has got me feeling a little bit worried. 2-hour, green dot confirmed. You did get your bull div here. Not getting too much juice out of it just yet, but we'll see what happens. I would say you do have immediate resistance here at about 1321, almost 1322. You got your, oh no. You do have your POC right here at about 1396 and your value area high at about 1531 or 1513. I'm sorry. But if we do get a pump to the upside with the with this bull div on the 2-hour, I would expect some resistance here at about 1322. But yellow X has not got me feeling too confident about busting up into a big move. That 1-hour money flow in the red, rolling over on the VWAP. Let's check those lower time frames. Money flow crossover on the 12-minute, 15-minute, starting to come down, or kind of flat there, to be honest. But yeah, your 12-minute money flow crossover into the red. I would lean a little bit bearish here on Cosmos for the short term. And even the longer term, kind of. That daily money flow coming to the downside is not a good sign, guys. Let's see. Bada boom. Let's check those higher dailies. Yeah, so again, right, daily not looking juicy with the money flow, but coming up to these higher time frames, guys, we don't have the bull div setting up, but we do have money flow crossovers on the 4-day. That is generally bullish in the longer term. But I would be cautious of something like this happening, especially with the way the lower time frames look. So, but yeah, that is, yeah, I would lean a little bit more bearish on Atom for the short term, and maybe even the long term. It doesn't look the best, but now you have the levels to watch. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple more here. Let's take a look at Gala. And then I'm going to hop out of here, guys, in a few minutes. I did say I wanted to end early, but probably going to go for 2 hours here again. But I am going to I'm probably only going to look at a couple more here. 400 likes, guys. Let's rip that up to 500 likes before the end of the stream so we can spin the heck out of this wheel. Lunacy Lake, I would not touch Lunacy with a 10-foot pole. I bought it as a joke on stream one time, and of course it 4x'd overnight, and everyone probably went to buy it. But yeah, not interested in lunacy at all. I would not touch it with a 10-foot pole. I'm not telling you not to, but yeah, I would not. I don't mess with that stuff. Okay. Let's see. Shout out to Joey Lamp. Joey Lamp, we showed ETH. We did look at ETH. I could try to take a look at it again before we hop off. But yeah. All right, let's see. Okay. Looking at Gala. Gala is looking similar to Bitcoin, where you do have these bull divs, guys. This is a decent sign right here. Boom. Nice bull div here on the 3-day. Massive with these lower lows. With, I don't know what this is. Psych resistance. I don't know what that means. But, excuse me. Making those lower lows on your price with the higher lows on your momentum waves. Once you print that green dot, which is probably going to happen here pretty soon, guys, for Gala. Bullish divergence on the 3-day looking pretty good. 4-day bullish divergence also forming, looking pretty decent. And then your 2-day as well pulling, maybe. Let's see. Yeah. 2-day pulling the same thing, looking to print that green dot very soon here. Looks like you could potentially get rejected at that 0 line though. But yeah, as of right now, looks like they want to print bullish divergences. If they print and confirm, we could get a nice move up for Gala. Daily. Let's see, daily. No bull div on the daily. Money flow coming straight out. That's more bearish in the short term. Same thing on the 12-hour, but you are getting a bull div on the 12-hour, but not getting much juice. It has not confirmed yet, but 12-hour bull div is forming. Money flow coming out, though, so you got a little bit of mixed signals there. Your 8-hour, there you go. Bull div confirmed on your 8-hour. No juice whatsoever out of it. Money flow coming to the downside. Again, guys, in a bear market, the bullish setups don't always play out as they should. Momentum coming up, price coming down. You are putting bull divs all over Gala, though. Looking at the 4-hour. Come on, computer. There we go. Yeah, bull div here on the 4-hour as well. Your lower lows, your higher lows, and just not a lot of juice out of this thing. Again, bear markets, guys. Bear markets. Looking at the 2-hour, money flow starting to curve up here. Let me just take one more look at that 4-hour. Let's look at the lower time frames. 10-hour, nothing really to deduce from there. Money flow coming out on your 12. Money flow coming out on your 15. And let's see. Yeah, money flow generally coming out on your 30-minute. So, yeah. Bull divs forming everywhere. Some of them aren't printing yet, but some of them are confirmed. There's bull divs popping up all over the place, which has got me leaning towards a potential reversal coming in. But I want to see that money flow kind of round off to the upside, right? I would rather see money flow round off to the upside to see these bull divs print, confirm, and give us a big move to the upside. But if those green dots confirm, you could see that money flow curve up. I think we could get a big move to the upside. Again, big level of resistance I would watch would be this value area low coming in at 46 cents. And then obviously at that point, if you come up here and don't get rejected and flip this to support, you're going to be targeting that POC, right? And if you break above that, flip it to support, you would want to be targeting that value area high, which is coming in at about 70 cents. So there is Gala. There are some local levels to watch. Let me zoom in a little bit and see if I can find you some more actually local levels. And here you go, right? We're kind of ranging. Well, we're kind of coming down and ranging at the same time here, but I'll pull a little bit of volume here. So there you go. Here's some more local levels. And you do also have support at 39 cents to the downside. A little bit of resistance at that POC, probably strong resistance at about 41 cents, almost 42 cents. And then you have another level here at about 43 cents. So those are just more local if you're looking to scalp and stuff like that. Those are some better levels for you, right? And you did put a nice little bull div in here, right? Very, very slight on your momentum waves, but nice lower low on your price. Boom, boom, you come up. Let's measure what that move was. Boom, you come up 3%, guys. That's a beautiful little scalp. And you have a bull div at your value area low. As you're finding support at your value area low, you get that big bounce to the upside. And that little 3% with a little bit of leverage can go a really, really long day. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to take a look at one more coin. What is it going to be? It's going to be Algo. Let's look at Algo. Checking out Coinbase. All right, let's see. Looking at the 4-hour. Money flow coming out significantly on the 4-hour. No bull div. That is a little bit more bearish. Your daily, come on. Daily money flow coming out as well, but your VWAP could bring you back up here. This looks similar to a lot of other things that we've been looking at. Let's see, the 8-hour, looking to print that green dot. What's your 4-hour doing? 4-hour has printing a green dot as well. Let's see, 10-minute money flow flat. 12-minute money flow slightly coming up, and your 15-minute money flow flat. Kind of hard to pick that out there. I do think you could come a little bit higher in the immediate short term, but as far as longer term, VWAP coming up on the daily, 16-hour, looking to print the green dot, 12-hour. Yeah, 8-hour green dot could bring you to the upside in the near future here. Not printing just yet, but money flow coming out. 6-hour money flow kind of indecisive, no bull div. So yeah, Algo, I will say 3-hour wish-washy money flow here. I would say money flow is generally coming out here on the 4-hour. I would lean bearish here in the medium term. Your short term, 15-minute green dot, if you want to go micro time frames here, maybe we come up a little bit higher, but with the 3-hour money flow coming out, the 4-hour money flow coming out, even your 5-hour money flow looking for a crossover, I do think you can continue to get a continuation to the downside. And then just to give you guys some levels, let's see where the volumes are sitting at a POC right here at 34 cents, acting as support. So if we do get a move to the downside with that money flow coming out, as you can see clearly here on the 5-hour time frame, if we break bearish retest, money flow crossover into the red, that would be a good time to start looking for some short signals, come down to those lower time frames, look for those bear divs, and potentially get into a short position, in which case you would be targeting that value area low at about 30 cents. And you do have some levels on the way. I'll mark those out for you as well. I would say TP1, let's see. If you were to take that trade, I'm not saying you should, but if you break down, bearishly retest that POC and come down, I would say TP1 right here, about a 4% move. That's a pretty big move if you're using leverage. So maybe you want to take some profit there because once you start decisively rejecting this POC, you're going to break into this low volume gap and probably get that move down to this level here at about 32.56 very quickly, right? So you might come up, quick move down here, lock in a little bit of profits at 4.20%, right? And then if you continue lower, I would be looking to break this level here at about 32 cents for a potential quick move right down to the 31 cent level, which I would take a little bit more profit off the table and then potentially work our way down towards that value area low. And just mark that level there, and we'll see if it hits. But I think that's all the time I got for tonight, guys. Let's see. Longing BTC, let's go. May the odds forever be in your favor. Let's see. XRP bouncing off the 382. Let's see. What happened? Hey, guys, sometimes we say it's going to happen, and sometimes it happens. You know what I'm saying? It just dumps down. No, I think, we'll see if we can get the continuation. It likes the 382. It likes the golden pocket as well. So if we don't hold this level, look for that golden pocket bounce. Obviously, you want to be confirming that with extra TA. Must be confusing. XRP as a legitimate coin. But yeah, so if we lose that 382, potentially look for that golden pocket for a strong bounce. But obviously, you want to see those bullish confirmations on those lower time frames. But we still got 385 people in here. Thank you all for sticking around. I do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel of pain and pleasure. Unfortunately, we only have 3 spins today. I don't know. I guess everybody's I guess everybody's thumbs are getting sore from hitting that like button. So unfortunately, we're a little low on the spins here. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 spins, not 3. Shout out to John Wick, says, super chat because thanks to your help, I'm actually making money both ways as promised. Thank you, Frankie. Somebody clip it. John Wick is making money, guys. Let's go. Shout out to John Wick, guys. You don't want to mess with him because when I told him, listen, man, you can make money whether it's going up or going down, I was like, I wanted to make sure I didn't mess that up because John Wick is not a guy to mess with. But shout out to you, John. Oh, whoa, it's a $50 super chat. I thought that was $5. Shout out to John Wick with the huge super chat. I do appreciate that so much, man. Thank you so much. And honestly, the real win here, I appreciate that super chat, but the real win is that you're making money based off the information on this channel, which is my single most goal, guys. I don't care. We don't really get wrecked on stream, but I don't care if my trades are getting wrecked. I care more about you guys making money than me. Turn on watermarks in TradingView. I'm going to do that live here, guys, because I'm probably going to forget. Let's see. How do we do it? I forget. I think it's appearance. Watermark. Boom. There you go. Bada boom, baby. That is going to be a big help. Shout out. Someone said that, and I never did it. I apologize. How do I sign up for the giveaway? Rob, if you or Tony or somebody can drop that link to our volume profile master video, which goes in depth in the different types of volume profiles, bullish, bearish, neutral, and a little bit of volume gap sauce in there as well. So yeah, definitely check that video out, guys. Again, it's a little bit long-winded, but I think it's going to be an eye-opening video. And guys, I'm putting these videos out, and I'm not bragging, but I'm putting these videos out. And again, I'm not talking down on paid courses at all. I'm going to have a paid course at some point. There's plenty of good trading courses out there. But I will say this. We're putting these videos out, and a lot of these videos, please take advantage of them, guys, because these are the kinds of things that you're going to find in a paid course. The biggest challenge of my paid course is probably going to be showing stuff that I have not shown yet, right? Which I have plenty of secret sauce, guys. Don't worry. I got the locked fridge. I got the fridge with the freezer with the lock on it, the frozen sauce. Maybe that's what we'll call the paid course. It's the frozen sauce getting thawed out. But just know, make use of these videos, guys. They're 100% free. So yeah, definitely check these out, right? Okay, so all right, let's go ahead and spin that wheel of pain and pleasure. Actually, it's just a wheel of pleasure for you guys. Smash that like button. If we get 500 likes by the end of the stream, I will give you the extra 10 spins. Spin numero uno. Let's go. Bring on the beat. I don't think we're going to need to clip this. Somebody, let's see. Somebody bring on the music. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hey. All right. Spin number 1. We got the giveaway, guys. Let's go. Give him another one. Let's see. Frankie, shout out to Nate, says, stole some of BitBoy's secret sauce, you freak. Let's go. Shout out to Nate. I appreciate you, brother. With a big nope. Let's go. Spin numero 2, 3. Spin numero. We'll call it number 2. Run up the likes, guys. 500 likes. We'll give you 10 spins. Let's get it. Shout out to Nate. Hey, give it to him. Let's go. One more, baby. One more. Jacko. Shout out to Jacko. Thank you for being here, man. Red Robles. Hey, how did I miss you, brother? Red Robles in the chat. Let's go. Boom. Should we give him 5? This is probably why nobody hits the like button anymore. It's probably because I always give you guys the free spins anyway. I'm not giving you the 10. But I'll go ahead and give you, I'll give you an extra one. Give another giveaway. Let's go. Shout out to John Wick with the $50 super chat. Trying to come for Crypto Billy's spot. If you guys don't know, Crypto Billy probably has the biggest super chats, I think. But Crypto Billy, John Wick coming for your spot. Let's go. Give him another giveaway. Let's get it. 4 giveaways for tonight's stream, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. We lost our music. I don't have it on this scene. But We'll have to bring it up. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys make this channel possible. You guys make these daily live streams possible, and you guys make me happy. So thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to Jonah saying Frankie Alfredo. Hey, they call me Frankie Vodka Sauce. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Thank you all for tuning in. That's all the time we got for tonight, guys. Just remember, watch for those green dots to be printing on those higher time frames, confirming or printing those bull divs. But be careful. We are still in a bear market, guys. Those bears can just come and wander out of their cave and just start ripping stuff apart. So just be careful. Remember, you're in a bear market. Know your environment. Know the market you're in. But, we have seen a lot of pain. We are at key support. We're seeing that momentum start to move up on those higher time frames. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow, but things are starting to look like they are slowly starting to shift. We can have those pumps and dumps on the lower time frames, but those higher time frames will eventually play out. And right now, they're looking like they're starting to work their way up there. So with all that being said, guys, thank you all for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys more than you could possibly imagine. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time, right here at the Frankie Candle Studio, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's all I got. Frankie Candle's out. Bing bong. Wait. Early fake out, guys. This is an early fake out. Go watch the volume profile video, guys. It's live on the channel right now. Click out of this live stream and go straight to that video and take 26 minutes and watch through that thing on 1.5 speed if you have to, 2x speed if you have to, because it's going to open your eyes and it's going to blow your mind with all of that volume profile sauce so we could catch those scalps, so you could catch those scalp trades and make that money trading crypto, whether the price is going up or down, with or without me. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bing bong.